Hi, I'm Mike, and welcome to Mike Friend Zone Ministries. And today I hope you like and subscribe. But today is very time sensitive, so I hope you really share the message I want to share with you today. Because at the time that I'm making this video, we're about, 15, 14, maybe almost 2 weeks away from the upcoming November elections. I have heard from more than one person that this could be the most important election in modern history. Now, after watching the Kavanaugh hearings, all the mess that the Democrats created, we have finally woke up to the fact that the Democrats' only strategy for 2018 is one word, and that is chaos. No concern for the rule of law, no innocent until proven guilty, no adhering to the U.S. Constitution, lies, violence, deception, rage, whining, evil. This is the direction of the modern Democratic Party, and this is the direction that they've taken. Now, Hillary and many of the Dems are promoting civil war now. Hillary's words are the words of a tyrant. Just look it up, all right? And they're just too extreme and too dangerous to govern. They want to get rid of the Electoral College. They want to get rid of ICE. They want to get rid of the tax cuts, open the borders wide, get rid of the regulations, or rather add more regulations, impeach President Trump, insanity. So what would happen if the Democrats win control of the House and the Senate? Charlie Kirk, founder of Turning Point USA, a Christian, a conservative, and a patriot, wrote an amazing and insightful opinion piece on VoxNews.com. It's titled 10 Things Democrats Will Take Away from Us If They Control the House and the Senate. And it is this article and this opinion piece that I want to share with you today. I want to go through all 10 things. We'll have the actual article up as well, but I want to make sure that you give credit to Charlie Kirk. Great article, very insightful. And that's what I'm saying. It's time sensitive. Once you hear this and once you see it yourself, please share it with others so we can get out there and not allow the party of chaos to take control of this country. All right, 10 things that Democrats will take away from the American people if they win in November. And here is number one. They will take away your money. When House Minority Leader Nancy Pelosi said that bonuses stimulated by President Trump's tax cut were crumbs, she meant it. Item number one on the Democrats' agenda will be to repeal the tax cuts and job acts. Now, for 90% of Americans who have seen more money in their pockets this year because of tax reforms, you can kiss all of that goodbye. I mean, already we are at record unemployments. Second thing they'll take away, economic growth. One of the first things President Trump did to stimulate the economy was to remove harmful regulations that left small banks, energy companies, and other businesses treading water just to stay afloat, Charlie writes. Democrats have admitted that they'll bring back the regulations President Trump removed. And by the way, those regulations have slowed the economy down. Those regulations have made it impossible for people to move forward in their lives. All right, number three, the third thing Democrats will take away if they control the House and the Senate. They'll take away new jobs. If there's one good thing that Democrats are good at, it's killing American jobs. During President Obama's tenure in office, roughly 500,000 jobs were shipped overseas to China, Mexico, and other countries. And according to Obama, those jobs weren't coming back. The Democratic agenda will once again gut the middle America and leave blue-collar workers stranded. All right, number four. The fourth thing that Democrats will take away, quality health care. Democrats have proven over and over again that they live and die with Obamacare. It cost them the midterm elections in 2010, 2014, and it resulted in rising costs and harsh penalties for millions of Americans. They ruined the American healthcare system. The Democrats want to impose a Medicare for all, government-controlled, socialist health care, all right? Socialist health care, a Marxist health care on the American people. Number five, if Democrats take the House and the Senate, they will take away funds to defend America. Democrats have been seething about the American military ever since President Trump announced his first defense budget. The Democrats apparently have no problem with putting our military in harm's way by cutting defense spending, thereby preventing members of our armed forces from getting the equipment necessary to do their jobs and protect themselves. And let me go on to say that was one of the first things that President Trump did, and that is one of the Constitution clearly says that's one of his first responsibilities is to defend and protect the country, America, the United States of America. And President Trump has already infused the military and more budget money and rebuilding the military that Obama decimated in 8 years. All right, number 6. Democrats will take away progress on peace. Before leaving office, President Obama told President-elect Trump that North Korea was the most urgent problem he would face, largely because Obama failed to face it. If the Democrats get their way, we can't count on the backing of Congress for Trump's peacemaking with North Korea. Progress against Russia's aggression in Syria, we can't count on anything. Even Iran's meddling in the Middle East, we can't count on any help from the Congress if the Democrats are in charge. And all of that would be jeopardized. The progress toward peace that President Trump has fostered in the last 20 months will be undermined by the Democratic interference and their warmongering. Number 7, seventh thing Democrats will take away is the security on the border. Democrats simply don't believe in borders, much like the leaders of the European countries. Democrats believe that the more immigrants a country takes in, the better off that country becomes and the more altruistic it appears. And their calls to abolish the Immigration and Customs Enforcement Agency, ICE, and prosecute ICE officers tells you all you need to know. If you can't control your borders, you don't have a country. Gun rights, number 8. Democrats should seek more effective and more lasting reform, and this is what the former Supreme Court Justice John Paul Stevens recently said. Let me continue. They should demand a repeal. He writes, they should demand a repeal of the Second Amendment. An outright repeal of the Second Amendment isn't far-fetched for Democrats because they'll do anything to create limits to people's rights to own firearms. All right, number 9. The 9th thing Democrats will take away if they take over the House and the Senate is our voices on social media. This time, again and again, we've seen Democrats defend censorship on social media platforms. They side with the likes of Facebook CEO Mark Zuckerberg and the Twitter CEO Jack Dorsey, who believe that the First Amendment only applies as far as they see fit. Our ability to engage in public discourse on online social media platforms will be restricted by their restrictive set of rules. And you ready for number 10? Stable government. They will take away our stable government. Now I want you to think about this, and Charlie writes this is really good. The most dramatic step the Democrats will take, if given the chance, is to impeach President Trump. The Democrats have been talking about impeachment since President Trump's inauguration. They want to punish him for winning an election they thought was theirs to win. And without President Trump in the way, Senators Elizabeth Warren in Massachusetts, Kamala Harris of California, or even Bernie Sanders of Vermont will have a clear path to victory in 2020 on the Democratic presidential ticket. The choice is clear for voters. November 6, America can continue in the direction it's going or backtrack in the ways of the past. We've gained so much since President Trump took office. Don't let the Democrats take it away. Great article. And let me just hasten to say, don't think your vote is insignificant. History proves that one vote can make a difference. One vote gave America the English language instead of the German language in 1776. One vote. One vote changed France from a monarchy to a republic. One vote gave statehood to Texas in 1845, gave statehood to California in 1850, gave statehood to Oregon in 1859, gave statehood to Washington State 1889, and one vote gave Idaho statehood in 1890. 1923, one vote gave Adolf Hitler leadership in the Nazi Party. 1876, one vote declared Rutherford B. Hayes the 19th President of the United States. And it was one vote that saved Andrew Johnson from impeachment in 1868. And it was one vote that kept Aaron Burr from becoming President of the United States in the 1800 election. You see, my point is this: your vote is important. So on November 6th, you don't sit back and let someone else vote. You get off your butt, you get other people off their butts, and you get out and vote, because your vote will make a difference. Because what will really make the difference and what will turn the election is that we get out as Republicans first and get out and vote, but also as Democrats who are concerned, who voted for President Trump, and independents who voted for President Trump, to get out there and vote. Now, I want to share with you, please, this is time sensitive. Share this video. We've just got about 2 weeks left, and in the most important election, that may be the most important election in American history, or modern American history. All right, I'm Mike Franzone. Like and subscribe. See you next time. Bye.